Hi, friends. I hope that 2022 has been good for you so far. I have been dedicating this year to trying new things, learning new things, experimenting, and being brave. So far, it seems to be working out. I recently took a chance on joining a creative group founded by illustrator Ella Beach, who I will link for you to find. Part of the group includes working on goal setting, and that's something that's very important for me now more than ever because I recently got signed on with a literary agent. One day you might find my art in a book on a shelf, and that's very exciting and a little bit scary. So my goal for the group is to create illustrations that show I can stick to a brief. What I'm working on here is the early sketches for a reimagining of an article in Anorak magazine. It's full of woodland creatures I've never drawn before, so I'm trying to figure out what they look like, and then I'll adapt them to my style before putting them together in a layout.
don't fight, but the sun knows its name, so I keep listening. Love ain't what it used to be. I don't even think it makes a sound. I kept trying to learn this song, but I woke up screaming. And the features are in atrophy. The flowers not where the sun used to be. Bowing west and towards the ground, spilling joy back into eternity.
Hi again. I hope you liked that little intermission. I wanted to try something new and swatch out some paint markers that I bought recently. These were inspired by a YouTuber named Crise, and I've tried them once before. The lobster color is one that I've tried already, but I got some new colors in to supplement my Posca markers. I like Posca. I really like the colors that are available because they're very bright and bold and there's a lot of jewel tones. But the Molotow markers have a lot of subtle colors that are more realistic, and I thought it would be nice to have some things that supplement them. My only real gripe with the Molotow markers is that they tear up my moleskin paper like crazy. And to be fair, the Posca markers do this too, and I'm not quite sure if it's something that is just something you have to live with when you're working with paint markers, or if it's the type of paper that doesn't respond well with them. I know that they're more geared towards doing things like crafts and writing on surfaces that are more durable, so maybe it's just that paper isn't the right substrate. In any case, I like the colors that I picked out. I wanted something, like I said, that supplemented the Posca markers that I already had. I think, if anything, I would have gotten a couple different types of greens. I wasn't actually there when these markers got bought. My partner purchased them for me because we're trying to stay safe with the pandemic still. So he goes on my behalf, and he called me on video chat so I could pick them out and pretend like I was shopping, but still through a tiny little phone screen, it's hard to tell what you're getting. So the greens that I got were not ideal. I think I would have preferred something more of a mid-tone, which is what I thought I was getting with the grasshopper. But tell me what you think. Have you tried Molotow before? Do you like the colors I picked? Would you have done something differently? I'd love to know.
Yeah, the heart's got secrets, and they're older than me. It's a kind of balance, so I don't slip far from my charge. Love ain't what it used to be, but I don't think it's gone away. I'd call you if I knew your name. I hear you when I wake from dreaming. And the features are in atrophy, and the flowers now the where the sun used to be. Bowing west and towards the ground, spilling joy back into eternity.
skies are nearly clear, and glad sounds hum in labour's ear. When children halloo, here they come, and run to meet the harvest home, stuck thick with boughs and thronged with boys who mingle loud, a merry noise, where when they meet the stag-thronged yard, cross-buns or pence, their shouts reward. Then comes the harvest supper night, which rustics welcome with delight. When merry game and tiresome tale, and songs increasing with the ale, their mingled uproar interpose to crown the harvest's happy close, while rural method there abides, laughs till she almost cracks her sides. Harvest's busy hum declines, and labour half its help resigns. Boys glad at heart to play return, the shepherds to their peace sojourn. Beneath the old oaks, mossed and grey, whose shadows seem as old as they, where time hath many seasons won, since aught beneath them saw the sun. Harvest ends its busy reign, and leaves the fields their peace again, where autumn's shadows idly muse, and tinge the trees with many hues, amid whose scenes I'm fain to dwell, and sing of what I love so well, but hollow winds and tumbling floods and humming showers
our last bit of experimentation for this video is with Holbein acrylic ink, which I discovered through another YouTube video from artist Sandy Hester. And she's an amazing artist, but she's also very ruinous for my bank account because she does art hauls and art supply swatches, and more often than not, I'm very tempted to get some of my own. This was no exception. So I just copied her color choices, and when you see them mixed together, you'll see why. It was very surprising to see them all mixed together in the different color combinations she was able to get, so I was very shameless about it and just got the exact same colors. But we have shadow green, quinacridone magenta, greenish yellow, and super opaque white, which, if I remember correctly, is not the same white that Sandy got, but I prefer opaque colors to translucent or even semi-translucent. The super opaque white was perfect for me. And so right away you can kind of see why I was so transfixed by these colors. I would have never guessed in a million years that if you mixed green with magenta, you would get this glorious purple. But when I saw Sandy do it, it was like a magic trick in front of my eyes, and I had to have them. You also get some very beautiful colors when mixing just with the white. I really like the dusty, chalky green that you can get with the shadow green and the opaque white and the beautiful pinks. The greenish yellow is a color that I really like just on its own, and when you mix it with the magenta, it becomes a very beautiful, bright orange color. When you mix it with the shadow green, you get these very lush, almost jewel tone greens. I want to be able to make more finished pieces for you all so that you can see how I actually use these tools. I hate to say it, but sometimes just getting colors that you really vibe with can make a huge difference to getting yourself out of a creative rut. These aren't colors that I would have normally picked. The quinacridone magenta is particularly a surprise to me because I don't tend to like that color very much, but seeing it mix with the other colors kind of reawakened my curiosity and my creativity. So in the next video, I'll show you how I actually use these tools to make something, and I'll talk through my process for you. We're nearing the end of the video, so I'll just let you enjoy the color mixing, and thank you for sticking around and watching me play. I hope you'll stick around for the next one too. Goodbye!